Excuse me. Okay, check, check. Check, check. Alright. So before work I was trying this, and now I just got off work, so I thought I would try again, because Bing gave me a way to do this with just OpenGL and Imgui, and let's see if we can take Bing's response, which is all this, and if we can put it together into something that actually works, which I kind of doubt, but we'll see what happens. Okay, wait a minute. Before we do that, let's straighten up some of this stuff here. Clean up. Let's move this. Hold on. Let's just go into the directory. Date modified. This one. Move it into here. Don't skip. How come it doesn't give me any other options? I want to overwrite. So there's another one in there? What's going on? What just happened? I want to move this to OpenGL. There. Is that so difficult? Windows. What is wrong with Windows? Windows! Alright. Let's go ahead and add that to the project now. Now we don't need this. Okay, make sure that compiles and doesn't work, because it didn't work before. Bam, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. It's just disgusting. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, turning it down in my ears. There we go. Alright. Okay, so yeah, it still doesn't work, so let's just see if we can do... So this is a minimal, absolute minimal, whatever. Okay. I'm so positive about this. Well, honestly, I don't think this is so difficult, and I have no idea why it's not working. Seems dumb. Okay, so up here, include glue, glfw, imgui. We don't need to worry about glue because we're doing glad. STB image, I think we need. I don't know. I don't care. We're going to use that. Okay. So as far as all the includes, we're good. Okay. And then the vertex shader. Okay. Vertex shader, fragment shader, version 3.3. Does that even matter with imgui? And is there an imgui initialization here that tells it what version? I thought? No? Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and copy this in. Vertex shader. Fragment shader. And this is the only thing that we need apparently up to main. Which I'm a little bit... Yeah, we need some stuff to do the window, the camera. Okay. Okay, for now we're going to take out the class. So we're going to go like that. We're going to save this one as imgui 02. Okay, whatever. Then we're going to have to come over here, go like this, remove, remove, go over here, add this, copy that over, imgui 2, alright, there we go. So now that puts the fragment shader and the vertex shader right there. It's all a theory, of course. Okay. Okay, what else does it say? Main initialize glfw glue imgui. Okay. We're gonna do 3-3. Doesn't matter. Dune people. Okay, I don't care about that, but I'm optimistic. I'm naming it Imgui Framebuffer. Alrighty. So then we do that, and then we do random. That's fine. Do shader thing. Okay, we don't need any of this. None of this is from the class here. Okay, but it is a reminder that we do need to do the shaders. Okay, the data. This stuff here. Okay. Well, we're not doing that, but we have to do the frame buffer stuff. Yeah, all the stuff we have to, yeah. I don't know that we need that yet. Shader, R shader, all that fun stuff. Oh, camera. Okay, so this is separate. Okay. We're going to leave that in. Going to leave the vertices there. Cube positions, all the cubes are going to be drawn. Okay. So this is actually separate from, yeah. Oh, this is why. Okay, I gotcha. This is why I'm confusing myself right now, because do we really want to draw all those cubes and go through all that with all that everything, or just do this? Let's try just this, Jeff. Get rid of the cubes. Okay. We're just going to render IMGUI on a frame buffer, create from frame buffer, create the texture, attach it to a currently bound frame buffer, check if frame buffer is complete, create shaders, compile them, create screen quad, VAO, VBO, what? Hold on, let's load up Bing. We're definitely going to need some help with this. Okay. Okay, don't go into the search. Just stay here in the conversation. Okay. Alright. Okay. Create texture, create frame. Okay, so here we go. Initialize GLFW, glue, IMGUI. Alright. And we are going to take out all this stuff. Okay, so initialize GLFW and GLAD, okay, and then IMGUI initialization. Alright, so let's go in here. Where's the IMGUI initialization? Not in here. Not seeing it. Oh. So that's where we should pull it from here. Let's see what Bing will tell me if I go. Computer, what are you doing? Oh, here we go. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm letting it finish. I want to go back and do this, but I'm gonna let it completely finish. Set up IMGUI context style, and that right there, version 130. I don't think it's 130. We're going with 330. I don't know why it had 130 in there. I don't like that. All right. Just a lesson, you know, as you're working with AI, it doesn't get it right. You have to know what you're doing, otherwise you're not going to use AI correctly. It's going to screw you over. Which explains, I think, a lot of people's response to AI. Okay, start the GUI frame, render, okay, whatever. Alright, I didn't ask you for that. Okay, shaders. So in here, create the frame buffer. It doesn't have anything for shaders yet, yeah. So create the frame buffer, create the texture, attach it to the currently bound frame, check if frame buffer is complete. Okay. We're gonna copy that over. So we're not gonna use that shader, we're not gonna use the vertices. No, we're not gonna draw the cubes. If and when we get this to work, we will go back and put this code inside of the program that draws the frame buffer to the, yeah, anyways. Okay, create shaders, compile them, create screen quad, VAO, VBO. Okay, so that's the code to do the vertex shader, the fragment shader, link the shaders into the shader program, and then create the shader program, check for linking errors, all that fun stuff. Delete the shaders once they're part of the program, quad vertices. What is this, just a full screen quad, is that it? Okay. That looks good. So then instead of this right here, we're just going to put this code. Oh, and I put that into... I was wondering why the... Okay, here we go. Okay, so all the errors are later in the code, so everything we've done so far, no red squigglies. Perfect. Okay. Okay, now let's look at the rest of this. Create shaders, compile them, create the screen quad, VAO, VO. Okay, so start the Imgui frame. Imgui render function, render frame buffer, texture to the screen, swap buffers, pull IO events. Okay, so let's just copy this and the cleanup. Okay, we're gonna copy this. I think, actually I gotta be careful not to. Bum, bum, ba, bum. So current frame, we can keep that. Process input, we can keep that. Render, okay, okay. Hold on. Oops, where are we at? So window should close. Okay, so this is actually, this will replace the render. So let's just copy this. I don't need all that other stuff. We got to make sure that happens in the Imgui render function. Okay, I don't know what else is going on there. So we can keep all this, bind texture, active texture. No, we're not going to do that. Active shader use, no. Projection view. I keep the projection view. Oh shoot. Hold on, render boxes. Okay, so instead of rendering the boxes, we're going to put the render code right there. Is that? Swap buffers. Okay, so that's what we need. That's perfect. Render box. So let's get rid of that. Swap buffers, pull IO events. We got that going. Okay. Imgui render function. Okay. We're not going to use any of this stuff up here, like bind texture, active shader, none of that. Okay. Our shader, okay, so this one, for now we're not going to use any of these either. I don't know what I'm thinking with that. Okay, so Imgui render function is the only thing that we're missing. And then cleanup is going to be this. Excuse me. Cleanup is going to be this instead of this. Excuse me. Perfect. Okay. Okay, does this compile? Yes, it does with no errors. Okay. So now, with the Imgui, use program, shader program, quad VAO, texture color buffer, okay. Texture color buffer, oh, I gotcha. Okay, that's cool. I'm with you so far. I think we're doing good. Frame buffer, GL frame buffer, texture color buffer, GL frame buffer. So where does frame buffer get used? I don't even see it used. It generates a frame buffer. Oh, it binds the frame buffer and then it does this. Bind texture frame buffer texture 2D. Check if the frame buffer is complete. Interesting. I don't know. All right, let's keep going because this is probably going to have a bunch of errors once we get. So Imgui render function. So is that just sample stuff to put in there? Sure. Here's a simple example of how you can use Imgui to create a window and some widgets. Okay. Okay. Render Imgui, just put it in there, put that function in there. Okay, I mean, we can do that. Okay, I don't see anything, but I also don't see any errors, so... Begin hello world, this is some useful text. Okay, so maybe it's not just me because this is an example purely from AI. Yeah. In your Imgui code render get draw data, did you leave that out when you gave me the render Imgui? Did I not check this? Oh, it did leave it out. So that's why it puts it in this. Computer, why are you being so weird with that? Just Imgui render. Okay, hold on. Can I not just copy this right here? Okay, I'm not seeing any errors, but I'm also not seeing anything on the screen. Okay, just to note here that render Imgui happens there, and then it renders, yeah, the frame buffer here. Bind frame buffer, shader program, quad, texture color buffer, draw arrays. Render Imgui to frame buffer, bind frame buffer, Imgui render, oh, right here. So does this need to go before this code? Hold on. And this is our, oh wait, that's pretty. Hold on. And this is already called inside the thing, so is it just because it didn't bind the frame buffer before the thing and then just, what? No, I don't see anything. Okay, so second try and I don't get this. If somebody out there knows how to do this with Imgui and a frame buffer, please let me know, because I apparently I don't think it's possible. Maybe there's something I'm missing, something simple, something easy, which is usually the case in programming, but nope, not getting it. So thanks. Sorry guys. Part 2, also a failure.